Imagine this for a second. By the year 2100, Muslim could become the world's largest religious group in the world. Yes, even bigger than Christianity.
Muslim kids,
Muslim communities
by Muslim.
The Muslim
According to Pew Research Center, Islam is currently growing faster than any other religion on the planet. But here is the uncomfortable truth. In some country where Muslims become the majority,
Violence against Christians has been on the rise. Than 800 attacks on Christians last year.
other religion got banned. People were jailed for following their faith and religious law took over everything. So the big question is the rising Muslim population actually a global threat, or is this just a misunderstood of demographic shift? Let's break down it. Why is the Muslim population growing so fast? Quick question for you. Have you ever seen a rich country where people have 5 or 6 kids? Probably not, because in developed country, people were usually focused on careers, health and education, not big families. But in many Muslim majority countries, families are still really large. Take a look in Nigeria. Women have around 6.9 kids on average. Somalia, about 6 kids. Pakistan, 3.5 children per woman. Now, think about it. More kids means more people in the next generation. And here is something even more interesting. The IMF in 2021 said that over 60% of the global Muslim population is under 30. That's you. A young population means more marriages, more kids, faster growth. But when number mix up with politics, that's when fear started, when majority become monopoly. Let's talk about the country where Muslims are already in majority. What's really happened there? Iran. Muslims make up 99.5% of the population. Now, listen to this. If you are catch carrying a Bible, that's illegal. If you are trying to building a church, illegal again. And if you are trying to change your religion, punishment is death. In fact, Amnesty International reported in 2023 that more than 95 Christians were jailed for spreading false religion. Saudi Arab, here it's 100% Islamic rule. No church allowed, no temple, no public prayers from any other religion. And yes, there are religious police who monitor what people do and say. Pakistan, about 96% of the population is Muslim, and according to the US Religious Freedom Report, every year over thousands minority girls are kidnapped and forcefully converted into Muslim. So now you might wonder, is this what always happen when Muslim become the majority, or is this just a specific about countries and their system when population wins without war? Let's now talk about some countries where Muslims did not need to fight any war. They just increased their population and slowly took control. Kosovo, once a part of Christian majority, but as the Muslim population grew, Kosovo eventually became an independent Muslim majority country. And till today, Siberia still does not accept that loss. Lebanon, in 1915, it was mostly Christian. Now the Muslim population had shifted the entire balance. Today, the power had shared, but Christians have lost nearly half of their influence. Eritrea, once a Christian majority nation, today Muslims make up around 50% of the population. Guess what? Many churches were shut down. Only Islam and few government approved religion are allowed. Maldives, a paradise island, but with a strict Islamic rule. If you worship any other religion there, you could go to jail. Comoros, over 99% Muslim population. All Christian missionaries and churches are banned. Mayotte, a France territory. Yes, it is officially a part of France, but here over 95% of people are Muslim. So what is the pattern? These countries were not taken over by violence. They were taken over by numbers. And once you become the majority, you don't need any weapon. Votes are enough to rule. Europe's fear, logic or history. Countries like France, UK, Germany and Sweden are seeing a rise in Muslim immigration, and some people are starting to panic. According to Pew Research in 2070, if current trends continue, the Muslim population in Europe could triple by 2050. Here, what they actually look like. France, today Muslims are about 10%. By 2050, between 17 to 18%. UK, currently around 6.3%, expected to reach 16%. Germany, about 6.5% now, projected to be around 12%. Sweden, 8.1% today, could rise to 20 to 25% by 2050. Now, imagine this scenario. Churches are shut down, mosques are being built more frequently, and people start saying things like Muslims are going to change our law, they will take over the Europe, a silent invasion. Sound scary, right? But the real question is, who is actually create this fear? How politicians use this fear? Is this fear coming naturally, or is it being created on purpose? Because many right-wing politicians in Europe are using this fear to win votes. Like in France, Marine Le Pen said Islamism is eating our society. And in Hungary, Viktor Orban declared, we don't want Muslim migrants in our country. So what happened here? Religion is being turned into a political weapon. And whenever that happens, humanity lost first. Not every Muslim majority country is the same. But here is what most people don't know. Not all Muslim majority countries are extreme. Qatar and UAE, for example. Yes, Muslims are the majority, but minorities still run business, practice their religion, celebrate their festival freely. So what's the difference? It is not just about Islam. It is about the political system, the law, and the mindset of the country. So will Muslim run the world? By 2100, they might be become the largest religious, yes, but that does not mean they will control the world. Because fear of numbers is not same as fear of fact. This is not about Muslim or Christian. It's about fact versus propaganda, law versus fear, knowledge versus ignorance. I am gifting an iPhone to 10 subscribers. Subscribe now and comment your opinion for a chance to win.